Me and Neha have known each other since we were pregnant. Much before that. Much before that. But we bonded over because we were pregnant at the same time. Yes. And I still remember Lakme Fashion Week, and both of us looked at each other and, oh my god, we both are pregnant.
Yeah, at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Tell me the moment when you realized that you're pregnant.
Oh my god, you know, I feel like I was just this. I was this person. I was just at a loss of words, and I didn't think that, you know, I'd never thought of being pregnant before that because I was so consumed and I was so busy working and, you know, and boom, you know, there you go. I was pregnant and I was just like,
How did you find out? Test? Just a test?
test, yeah, and you time it and you're like, hey, wait, something's off with my cycle, and then, you know, boom, just home test. And then I looked at Angad and he was like, we should just make sure it's there, but because it's a home test and you've never been pregnant and you've never done a home test, so you're like, this can't be real. Like, you see that and you'll be like 2 lines and then, and then I was just like, it was amazing. I mean, look at her now, 5 years later.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
How different is having a first baby? They say once you have one baby, the second baby pal jata hai because you already know what to expect. Is that true? Is that the same thing, or they're two very different people and two very different experiences?
No, they're different. And then, I mean, you just have more experience and you're a little like, it's like the first cold doesn't bother you that much. Or like, I still remember I'd gone for my birthday to Maldives and it was just Meher, Angad and me. And, you know, we were just like, I was like, Angad, we're on an island and Meher has a cold and it was her first ever cold. And I'm like, we should fly back. And he looked at me and he's like, it's a cold. I'm like, yeah, but she doesn't know how to blow outwards. And now, you know, with Gurik, it's like, it's a cold. Chalo, yeah, okay, fine, we'll attend to it later. Not that you go off to sleep immediately, but you're a lot more.
You know which medicine to give, you know how to...
Yeah, little things like, you know, I'm going to give my child less more semi-solid food and
no bananas.
No, like, you know, not kind of too much masala. We're not going to let the kid try everything. But in Gurik's case, we let him try everything. And yesterday I was just like, he was eating biryani, he's not even 2 years old, with masala and making a mess, but he was eating like a full adult. And Meher is still like our firstborn, so she's like, oh no, I want only butter noodles. I was just like, you know, so there is a difference between the first and second always. And but the one thing we were very conscious about, Abira, was the fact that we're going to get another human into this world. Everyone who's going to come is going to be like, Gurik, where's the baby? So we didn't want to ignore Meher even for a minute. So I feel like during the first pregnancy, everyone's attention was towards Meher and Angad's attention was towards me. And then we consciously had this conversation, and then everyone's attention was towards Gurik during the second time around. Whereas Angad, I was just like, you be with her and I'll be with her, you know, and I'll do my duties for Gurik. So that's how we kind of, you know, we had this chat and we decided that's what our plan is going to be.
That's perfect, because the baby needs to know that she's also loved. Right?
Yes,
the first
absolutely.
one.
And she was really young. She was not even 3.
Yeah. Okay, I have to tell you, I saw the live with Bipasha and I was a mess. I could see you are a mess, crying when she talked about her baby, and you know how mothers are. It is so hard to talk about any child going through any kind of medical emergency or any kind of trauma, and it was so brave of her to even open up about it. What, you know, when you guys were talking about it, did you all decide that she's going to talk about it did you know that she had this thing in her mind that she's going to talk about, or was it her decision to do it on live?
No, it was her decision to tell the truth. Because she said that I'm the kind of person who can't say anything beyond the truth. So if you ask me any questions or nudge me a certain way, I can only say the truth and nothing else. And that's when I was just like, sure, let's have a chat on the live, because we're 5 minutes away. And she was just like, yeah, it's 4:02, why don't we go live? And we went live, and then she said what she said. And then I really thought that it's going to end at her IVF struggles, but it just went on to a point where she disclosed everything that she went through as a mum, because baby was born with, you know, a certain condition that needed immediate attention. What a brave woman. What a story.
And so much information.
And you know what? Abira, I promise you, we just thought that, and that's what we do on Freedom to Feed. We want to have the right conversation, and we did our bit, but she did her bit as a mother when she gave the right information, where she did put out a story of strength. And you know, let's not take away from the fact that she is Bipasha. She has a voice that will be heard and will be amplified if she puts her voice out there.
Thank
Hugs
you so
and kisses,
much,
Abira.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank
She's
you.
always been there for me as a mom. So
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Neha.